Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. I'm the MysteriousJG. Maybe we need to quick, fast, in a hurry go into the vault and try to see if I can... Oh man, I'll make a save slot. Maybe I can knock this thing out faster than I was thinking I would. Or I can look for other quests to unlock here, but... Oh. I have to return the relic to Avela. It's just possible I'll get a... I got a materials merchant, an armor merchant, and a general goods merchant. I got the Tavatan. Oh, I got Liam's quest. Okay, I do have a few quests I could do here. They might push me over the top. But I need like I need over 1,000 XPs, so it seems like it would be a long shot. If I really don't want to get involved in the next big plot quest, I could do a few little quests here locally and see how close I am, and then fly back to Vorarl and do the rescue the space whales quest and see what that does. Rudder. Oh, hey. Yeah. Ooh, I can scan ingredients for nutrient-based fats. I was wondering if that was going to be part of a quest.
Hey, kid.
To have better drinks. I guess he's calling me kid again. Oh, good. The museum has its own bar. So I was just in the museum, didn't realize that I needed to find this lady that I talked to earlier, who I think we can flirt with, and...
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervara?
Yeah, I rescued the planet.
Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
It's a helmet.
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars. It's perfectly preserved.
Stars.
I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen
Awesome.
one
I
of these
love
yet.
fear.
Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
Did it for you.
If it makes you that happy, I'll gladly dig up a few more.
Do you offer priceless relics to every Angara you meet?
Only the special ones?
I'll keep that in mind. You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking.
We should fuck.
If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet
Meet and fuck the
existed.
galaxy.
What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
For you? Anything.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't like the sound of that. I've laid digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed. Areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them.
You mean vaults?
What I ask is this. If you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore, and bring me anything of interest.
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
How about only searching on planets that you're actually allowed to search?
A few hidden relics coming up.
Oh,
I don't know what I'd do
I
without
forgot
you.
there was a
I'll be here if you
dialogue
find
option
anything.
that I should
Good
have...
luck.
I should have... Bottom left, I missed it. Oh, well, we'll survive.
This is quite a place.
This museum is
It feels
impressive.
like home to me.
Most impressive.
Sometimes I think I should move in here, but it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story.
Sweet.
And my people will come here to learn and to remember.
Remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that
It
mean?
was touched by an
I
angel.
forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled,
The ship's crashed.
but that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Storms. Blimey.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Did we get experience for that? No. looks like we just got a new quest. Can't tell for certain theories about the remnant device that's function made to convert rock and sand into nutrient-rich soil. Alright, so no experience for that, and I missed a little tiny bit of dialogue too, so I'm just totally bummed. So let's go have our little play date with William. Is his name William, or am I losing my mind? Liam. Yeah, close enough.
Good to be back here. Ready to hit those scans?
What am I looking for?
Moran called out supplies that may have useful properties for our tech. Just need to get Sam's eye on them.
Oh,
Take
the
a
house.
stroll. Enjoy the market. Nav sent.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that that's what this was going to be. I thought we were actually going to have, like, fun. Well, I definitely remember there was an asshole trader. He sold assholes. So when they say recreation time in Mass Effect world, they mean get drunk. That's like the only thing anyone does. And dance. I'm not allowed to climb up on stuff here.
Not today, Nexus.
Liam?
God damn it.
Oh.
What's going on?
Nothing to worry about. Just come grab a table with me.
So their security stopped me from scanning it. I got you. It's more complicated than we realized.
Pathfinder, you're good here. We'll worry about the data another time.
Liam, what's going on?
I, figured we should end up somewhere nice and open. You were being cased.
Because of the scans.
Are you getting me in trouble? What was this about?
We're not in trouble exactly, but I don't blame them for being angry. I wanted to get data that would help yields at our outposts. Moran told me what to scan, but I called it off. I still owe her, but it's better than pissing off some gouging hardliner. Sorry I didn't clue you in. It's a security thing. Food is security.
Sounds like stealing secrets.
Was this an attempt to copy their methods? Steal secrets?
We're not competing companies. It's about learning to live here. Remember my Tempest freakout? I tried proper channels. Got blocked by the Angara and the Nexus. There's only so much Jar can tell us, so I did what we do back in crisis response. Bend the rules.
Yeah, don't blindside me. I should have
Liam,
known.
I deserve better than having this sprung on me mid-market.
You're right, of course, you're right. And the Angara are right too.
What about Drac? Is he right?
Never.
Never.
The Ket, the ultimate users. I don't want us getting lumped in with them, and I really, really don't want to ruin the market. Street food and shooting the shit with you feels normal. About time something did.
Mixing may take time. Let's go while it's still fun. No.
We may have to stick to ourselves for a while, if that's what both sides seem to want.
It isn't. Saw it all the time during crisis deployments. Us versus them turns into food versus no food.
Mm-hmm.
We have to figure this shit out, or both sides will hurt.
Everybody hurts sometimes.
Real change in tone after that Ket facility. Half the Angara are thankful, half are even more suspicious.
So it's still an even
Let's try
split.
not to make it worse.
Don't worry about me. They're busy glaring at Cora for some reason.
Oh, they don't like her boobs. They think it's disrespectful that she's got, you know, she has them covered. In their society, they must be uncovered. Well, I don't see any more quests, so... Oh, we're so close. 5:59. I think we can probably go back to save the space whales or whatever, and... I would like to know where Cora is, though. They're all glaring at Cora, so presumably she's somewhere at the space bar here.
Welcome to the Tavertan. Feel free to order a drink, or if you're hungry, we have nutrient paste. Not as exciting as fresh fruit, but you'll like it.
Nutrient paste.
What's in that stuff?
In short, everything. Nearly all the food we grow goes straight into processing. We can feed an entire planet in a single harvest. Even ship some off-world.
How does it work?
How do you stretch your food that far?
It's complicated. Hard to explain without going into lengthy detail.
Which I won't do.
But I'd be happy to send some to your ship, along with my process notes.
The Nexus would love that.
Consider it done.
Wow, nice.
I'd like a drink.
And then he dies immediately from poison and Angaran liquor.
What does Tavertan mean? My translator won't pick it
And
up.
I'm literally now
It
super
depends
drunk.
on the context. If it's a person, it means an old friend. If it's a location, like this, it's more a place you could bring someone home to.
What if you need to meet your Tavertan at the Tavertan?
Woohoo.
It's not so hard to understand. I'm sure your language has its quirks.
Don't get me started.
Like, the word inflammable means
That's all for
something
now.
that can be set on
Come
fire
back anytime.
and something that cannot be set on fire. It's crazy. Now I'm annoyed that I don't know where Cora is around here to be talked to. You are an Angaran wearing a funky outfit. She's either up here at the bar or she's down there at the restaurant section, but she's got to be. It seems like she'd have to be here if they're glaring at her and Liam's aware of it. I would think she's not that far away.
I'm so glad you're back. I'm in one piece this time.
At the Grand Line. I mean, if we come back later without advancing the story, she'll probably be at the same place, but... Where the hell is she? Too sweet? Oh, you know, she might be over... The place we have spent the least time kind of looking around is the headquarters of the Resistance, so she might be in there, trying to learn military tactics and getting glared at because they don't trust her enough to give her, like, all their military secrets. There's also a weapons merchant here that we haven't spoken to at all. And there's that guy warping around. Recruitments after efforts, Kadar report. Things are as bad as we thought. The deserters don't care about anyone but themselves. Recruitment efforts have had zero traction. Ironically, we've had better luck. Support from the new aliens. Casualty report. World. Severe whiteout conditions made casualty confirmation difficult. Can't ambush, night patrol. People are getting nervous. All those are things you can submit. You can pause and read if you'd like. What up, Ephra?
I expect you to take good care of Joel out there.
Sure.
I will. I'm sure he'll return the favor.
And then I pass out because I'm all
Don't
drunk from
worry
that
about
wondering.
him. You saved the Moshai. That earned his loyalty. Still wrapping my head around what you found at the Ket facility. That exaltation.
Knowledge is power. I learned that from Schoolhouse Rock.
The more we understand the Ket, the easier it'll be to hurt them.
The more I know, the more I want to hurt them.
So it works out.
What do you need?
What's your story, Ephra?
Oh man, I got myself
You're
trapped in
not getting my
a
personnel file.
just like
like
to
a
know who
chit
I'm
chat
walking.
video, and here I am thinking I need to
You
get
want
to level
know what
30.
it's like being me.
You don't know what
I
it's like
wake
to be the
up
bad
every
man,
morning
to be the
fight a
sad
war.
man.
I send people to kill and die.
He does have blue eyes,
If
so he is
I'm
behind blue
lucky,
eyes.
there are more dead Ket than resistance when I go to sleep.
That's a hell of a burden.
Enough personal discussion.
You've been fighting Ket a long time. Any advice?
I feel like I'm about to... For some reason, I feel like this character is about to go into a lengthy discussion of the Quarian pilgrimage.
Wouldn't matter if you were. The Ket aren't a conventional enemy.
Where the fuck do they come from? I would like to know this.
Any idea where they came from? A home world somewhere?
Well, presumably.
Each of our colonies heard a different story. I doubt any were true. They came from far away. That's all we know.
Ever tried following a Ket ship to see where it goes?
Of course we did. Wherever home is, they don't visit.
The Ket aren't mindless monsters. They must care about something.
Slaves, resources, power. Same as any
How do we know they're not
conqueror.
mindless monsters?
You didn't
Well,
see
they
the
do like exaltation.
process. They treat it like religion.
Yeah.
They convert us against our will. That's not religion, it's genocide.
Well, those two things can go
Every
together.
culture has its purpose. Theirs is to take whatever they want.
Do the Ket have a favorite strategy? Something we can exploit?
They switch tactics constantly, almost capricious about it. Makes them unpredictable.
I'd admire
They
them
must
if I
have
didn't
some
hate them.
weakness.
They're much
vulnerable
like
to brute
T-Booker.
force.
They have no
That's
weakness.
enough.
There's no official Angaran military? Just the resistance?
That's the one they need.
Lost our fleets and armies decades ago. Ket mostly. The rest fell to internal strife. We kept fighting, but our civilians were disorganized, poorly supplied, leaderless. Decades of aimless defiance got us nowhere. I had to make the resistance real.
I've seen armed people in uniform. They're not resistance?
Aya police, purely ornamental. Gives us the appearance of civilization.
That's dark.
You don't think they're necessary?
Wait, they're
Things
useful.
go bad, the resistance will handle it.
That's up to the governor, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the Aya police aren't big into racial profiling, so Aya, who have, like, the kind of quasi-British accent, are always getting arrested.
How is the resistance
I mean,
organized?
Angarans. No.
Loosely, we operate in cells. Independent strike teams have better odds. If the Ket capture a cell, it doesn't compromise the rest.
Yeah. It's a real-world thing for, you know, groups that are fighting a resistance-type effort, but
What success have you
video
had
games
with
love
Ket?
throwing that around. Just,
Enemy
it's a real-world thing we can apply to our video game.
600% in 3 years. But that's just a number.
Pretty significant number.
Every time we destroy a facility, take out a warship, we give our people hope.
And you're not fighting alone anymore.
We'll see.
How did you wind up in charge?
Nothing to lose. My family was rounded up into a Ket slave camp. Last contact I had with any of them was 10 years ago.
Well, unless you killed a bunch of them in
could
combat and
still be
don't know
alive.
it.
Didn't figure you for an optimist.
Based on what? You know nothing about me.
do you
Except that I
think
keep
of the
showing up and saying, teamwork will make us winners.
Not the resistance.
Way to avoid the question. Is there history between you?
Yeah, I used to
Always
date her
count on
sister.
the man to offer a spirited argument.
You respect her.
She holds her own. Not many do.
Against my awesome
I hope the
intellect.
initiative is making a good impression.
The initiative. Sounds so unthreatening. Like a city planner meeting.
That's kind of what it's meant to be.
City planners don't walk around in battle armor with rifles on their
I'm not
shoulders.
wearing battle armor.
Depends on the city. My point is, we traveled through dark space to build something here.
That's what invaders always say. At first.
Even the ones that didn't
We're
travel through
not
dark
invaders.
space.
Of course.
I'll let you get back to it.
Good.
I'll let you get back to hating me and being suspicious of my motives. Good. Don't feel for a second like I trust you just because you told me that you would give me time to think about how evil you are. Where's Cora? I want to talk to Cora. I want her to be my girlfriend. I want her to have my fictional space babies. I want her to be artificially inseminated by our gay engineer to have space babies. some kind of like fight pit down here?
Entrance, you're clean.
Oh.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Whoa!
Sam, is this thing safe?
No, you're
It's
dead.
like ringing in your ears. There's nothing to worry about.
Very reassuring.
Oh, I hope there's some reason to have come in here.
I assume you're the human everyone's buzzing about. If you're looking for treatment, I'm afraid I don't know enough about human physiology to be much help. Unless you can make use of the ion beds.
If Joel takes a hit
You
on
must
my
be the
watch,
human everyone's
my
talking
doctor needs to know how to treat it. Can you point me to resources she
The first
can
thing
use
he's
to
ever
learn
seen.
your methods?
So you're considering all possibilities. Jarl is in good hands. I have medical journals on treating Angaran injuries and preventing complications. You're welcome to upload them to your ship's doctor for study.
Is there something special about the beds here?
Yeah, they're ion
Filled with a negatively charged
beds.
iron
They're
gel.
filled with ion stuff.
The gel works with our natural electricity to speed recovery.
Think it'd work on other species?
No.
Without bioelectricity, it would be of small benefit, but it might reduce pain.
Yeah, what's up with you guys and bioelectricity? It's not
You
really
guys
meaning
are
anything.
electrically charged?
Our bodies produce a store of electricity that we can dispel in a surge of energy.
Uh-huh.
We use it for short-range communication, healing, even combat. I admit, I was surprised to learn your kind doesn't have that ability.
We thought all aliens had force
Some
lightning.
of us are biotic. It's similar. Kinda.
I would be interested to study biotics.
I'll send Cora down here if I can
I'll go.
find her.
Ishari.
Okay, well, it doesn't look like... It looks like that was just a plot conversation, that whole thing about getting info from him on their biology, and we're not actually doing anything on that score, so... There she is. Last place you'd look, huh?
Good to see you. Getting lots of stares. Reminds me of being on Thessia for Asari commando training.
It's your pants.
We're the aliens.
Any advice? We represent.
For some Angara, we're the only humans they'll ever see. That's huge.
You're huge.
Whatever happens, we'll make a better show than the cat. I saw a few Angara crying on my way here. Wonder if they heard about exaltation.
Nah, that's really
I
emo.
wanted to stop and say something, but what can you say?
Not much, that's true.
Ephra's letting me record a few of these training sessions. Just a few. But the Angara have some smart tactics. Now I get how they held out against the Ket.
And I know how to defeat them.
Starting to wish I'd brought a chair. Spectacular, isn't it? Aya's the kind of world we dreamed of. We're lucky the Angara are welcoming us.
And I never did quite find that. Oh. There he is.
Pathfinder, Ephra cleared you to purchase weapons over my objections.
Well, you know what? That's fine.
Anything I buy will be used to fight Cat.
You fight our enemy, but you're not one of us. Remember that.
Don't worry, I have no illusions about the fact that I don't have one of your weird heads. Assault rifle stuff, probably don't really care about. At this point, I can't even figure out which ones I want to sell that I've already got, so I won't buy any, but probably talk to Cora till she runs out of things to say, and then that would be it. Alright, let's get back to our ship. Let's ignore the vault for now and see if I can sneak in enough points by rescuing the space whales to, is that a fast travel? Yes. How do I fast travel there? What's the whole point of this? Okay. I have to select other fast travel stations. So I think what I can do is get some water boiling for pasta during the next video. And that way I can try to use the next video to actually get up to level 30. Because, I mean, we're just tantalizingly close. Tantalizingly close. I guess I'll call it a video a little early. We've got some videos that have gone long after all. And when we come back, we will be on the ice planet Hoth. Unless... Oh, I hope a whole bunch of plot conversations don't trigger on the ship just from having visited Aya, even if we haven't done the next plot mission. If so, we can...
He's been looking for you. You have new email at your terminal.
That's okay, folks. That's okay. When we come back, we will be on the ice planet doing ice planet missions. On the MysteriousJG, thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.